Hello again, Sue back again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen. So this is the third instalment for our bread making after leaving it to rise in the kitchen. It's really warm in here now. I actually moved this table over to the cooker and put them on the bottom shelf, and this is actually now really hot. So I can only do this because this is made of stainless steel, and it's the only way that I can get my baguettes near enough to the heat to hopefully make them rise a bit. So anyway, I've got them underneath here on the shelf. So I've got two lots, and they seem to have risen. I don't think they're going to rise any more than that. So the next stage is to actually do the markings, and then we're just going to put them in the oven, okay? Because I need this to be finished now. This is taking me so long to do. So anyway, these are the two lots of baguettes. Mind I don't mix up my tea towels because them ones are damp and them ones aren't. So here's the two lots of baguettes. So there's one, there's two. So now we're going to do some, you're supposed to use a special razor for this, or blade or something. But anyway, I'm just going to try and score the tops a bit, and then I'm just going to put them in the oven, okay? So to do this, you just sort of slide your knife across, and you need to cut the top because you want them to rise when they're cooking, okay? So you need to sort of cut them and then do a little bit this way. You can just do what you like, basically. Just make sure you actually pierce the top and just slide your knife down them in different sort of shapes. You know what a baguette looks like. I don't know if that's actually worked. While they're cooking, I might do this again. Remember, I've never done this before, so have a good laugh and leave a comment about my bread making skills. So I'm not sure if this is actually cutting the top at all, but never mind, we're still just going to do it. And then I'm just going to put them straight in the oven because I really need to finish this recipe now. Right, so I don't even know if that's cut the top, but I've done the first one, so I've sort of made patterns on it. Then do the second one. I don't know if it's actually even cutting the top. This is why you use a razor blade, I think. Because you need to try and cut it so that when it forms a hard crust, it gives it so it can cook more and rise more. But what I'll do is, once it's started to rise, I might just take a look at them and cut them again if they haven't actually pierced, because this will now form a skin on top of it. So once it's formed a skin on top of it, it'll probably be easier to cut it actually, I think. So anyway, I'm going to put these in the oven now. Ah, and a tip, right. To get a crusty top, you need to make steam. So she was using this special sprayer. It was amazing. It was funny. Okay, and then the guy said to throw some ice cubes in the bottom of your oven, or you can use a dish with some cold water in it. Just put that in the oven, and that's going to create steam in your oven, because once the water starts heating up, it's going to create steam, which should then make it so that you get like a crusty. I didn't have any trouble getting a crusty skin on top of these, as I told you already when I was trying to keep them from going crusty. They kept crusting over on the top, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue. And put them near the bottom of the oven. So these are going to go near the bottom of the oven, and the water is at the bottom of the oven. So the water is at the bottom of the oven in this dish. I'll just quickly show you that I've put in right in the bottom of the oven. So this water's in the bottom of the oven, okay, and that's just cold water, and it should heat up and cause some steam. And then just above that, on the first shelf, I'm putting these in. So wish me luck, because I'm actually just going to put them in now, and if they don't rise, then I don't care now. I just want to get it finished. So I'm putting my oven on, it's supposed to be quite hot. So oh sorry about this, I just need to do this because I've got to shut the doors. So I'm putting them in for 5 minutes and I'm going to check on them. And if they've crusted over, I will cut the tops again. I'll let you see that in a minute. My oven's on 200 degrees. I might turn it down in a minute. Well, try and turn it down. Doesn't always turn down this oven. Actually, it's hotter than that. Let me check. It's actually on 210. Oh, it's hotter than that. It's 200. What is that? I'm going to have to try and turn it down without it going out. That's going to be too hot. So you need it about 180 to 200, I think. It's very weird, my dials on my oven. I have to be careful because it really is hard to... The only trouble is with this oven, I didn't discover it until once I bought it and it was installed, was that the temperature gauge is really, really hard to go up and down on this oven, because when you try and turn it down, it tends to go out a lot of the time. It's because it's a catering oven, and yeah, it's quite difficult to manage sometimes. So I just have to check on it in a minute and see how it's going. So I'll be back in a minute. So bye for now. Bye. Hello again, Sue here from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen with the French bread making. Right, so I must say to you that this has been a complete fail. So, hasn't worked out at all. It didn't work. I don't know what I've done wrong. Probably maybe the measurements, the yeast, whatever. Complete fail. Anyway, I just wanted to show you my complete fail. So... My French bread did not rise. It's like crackers. Didn't rise. So I think probably keeping them upstairs way too long. I will do it again. But I just wanted to be truthful with you to show you that everything I do doesn't always turn out all right. And I didn't make a very good, successful job at making bread. I'm not sure what went wrong. Probably too much kneading. I'm going to try it anyway. It looks, but they're all flat, okay? They didn't rise. I've probably done them too small as well. But I'm still going to eat it. So I'm just going to cut one. I'm just going to try this brownie one here. They're not risen, so yeah. I thought I'd just be truthful with you because not everything that I do succeeds, and I wanted to try to show you fails as well as successes. So to me this is a massive fail. I think maybe I should have made these a bit thicker because they've not risen. So they did start rising and then they stopped. So, and I did cut the tops like they said. I did spray in the oven, but never mind. It's all trial and error cooking. So I'm going to actually taste one. I think they probably still taste alright. Smells lovely, but they just didn't rise. So I think I took too long making them because obviously you're not supposed to take. And I think at the first initial, when they first, here you go. When they first were supposed to rise, they didn't have the chance in my kitchen because it's so cold. It didn't sort of work out. Anyway, I think they're all right. They're not like the French bread I was expecting them to be, but they're very different. So there they are, finished. So even though they're not risen very much, they did rise and then they stopped. So I'm going to try this one. Yeah, I think I will do this recipe again and I will read up on it more and make sure that I do it correct next time. I do think a lot of it was to do with the warmth of my kitchen and the fact that the first rising didn't happen, and I had to move them, and then I ran out of time and I couldn't finish them yesterday, so taking 24 hours to cook some bread was a bit silly really, wasn't it? But anyway, we're going to try it. So it looks really nice. It smells really nice, like yeasty, got really nice yeasty taste smell. But I will do it again, do not fear, I'm going to do it again. So me and my partner will have a lot of bread to eat. So I'm just going to try it anyway. Very useful. And crunchy. So spraying it worked. I think I should have made them thicker. I think I made them too thin. It's funny. They look good from the top, don't they? But this one's quite thick. So that was the little one that I'd done. So I think if I, and remember this is French bread flour. It's very, very, very different to normal flour. I actually really like it. Tastes like French bread. Remember, the people I've been watching doing this have years and years of experience in this French bread making. I have none. This is my first attempt ever of making French bread. So even though they come out like flatbread, they still taste really gorgeous and they smell lovely, and it looks like French bread apart from the fact that it's really thin. Oh, got a good bit of give in it, that one. But anyway, so that's my Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen take on French bread today. I hope you enjoyed this video and have a good old laugh if you think it's funny, because I do. But I wasn't going to show you, and then I thought, you know what, I've gone through all of this, like 3 lots of videos to make this stuff, so I'm actually going to show you the finished product, because even though it didn't come out like thick and, you know, like cutting it and all that, it's just more like a flatbread than a French bread stick. But never mind. It's all trial and error, and it still absolutely tastes amazing, and me and my partner will actually really enjoy eating all of this. And next time I'm going to make normal bread and see if that comes out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you haven't found it too boring, and please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked my video, a thumbs down if you don't. Please leave me a comment if there's anything you want me to make, or if you've got any hints and tips about how to make French bread baguettes, then please leave a comment below with a recipe that I can follow. I will follow any French bread recipe, so if you have one, leave it below and I will do a video around the one that you send me, or any other videos around anything that anybody wants me to make, basically. I will try my hand at making anything, okay? So please just subscribe to my channel, press that notification bell, and I will send you any notifications of my new videos that are up and coming. So this is Sue here, signing off from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen with her first ever attempt at making French bread with French bread flour. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye! Hello again, Sue here from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen. I just wanted to show you the French bread actually as a sandwich with a cheese inside. So there you have it. But it tastes really, really nice. So even though it hasn't risen like French bread it should have done, it still is very rustic and tastes really nice. So I'm quite happy with my first attempt, even though it didn't come out according to plan. and it's, you know, it's just trial and error at the end of the day. As long as you try doing different things, then you'll get better at it. If you don't try, then you don't know if you're ever going to be any good at anything, do you? So I just wanted to show you, and I'm just about to eat this now for my lunch because I'm really hungry and I've been waiting for this bread to be cooked so I can actually eat it. So I'm really pleased with it. Even it tastes like French bread, and the texture inside is exactly like French bread. It's just that I didn't. They're not. I should have made them bigger, I think, so that they. I made too many. I should have made them bigger so there was more substance to each stick. I made them too thin, I think. So anyway, I really enjoyed making this for you. And I hope you enjoyed it too. So I just wanted to add this on the end of the video, okay? So they do look really rustic as well, because I scored them when they were in the oven. I took them out quick and I scored the top so that they would actually, you know, grow a bit better. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. So Sue here again, signing off from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth Kitchen. Bye for now. Bye.